Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Let's let it brew. Let's let it burn. Let's let. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lunchtime. 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 What's up with y'all, man? Happy Friday, yo. Yo, LB is about time. Love the content. I appreciate you, bruh. Notification gang in the building. What's for lunch? What's for lunch? I'm grooving, man. I'm chilling, man. I had a little smoothie. I'm drinking water, man. I'm staying healthy, man. I'm drinking water, man. It's time. It's time to, it's time to get back. Summertime coming. It's time to get back. We're going to talk about it, though. We're going to talk about it, though. So shout out to y'all, man, that tuned into the face-off. Not the face-off, I'm sorry. The NFC East Roundtable last night with me, Bad Dog, Law Nation, Louis T. It was a real good one. You know what I'm saying? It was good. But, the thing about the face-offs or the roundtables, I don't know why I keep calling them face-offs. The thing about the roundtables is, for me, is to gain a different perspective on how other teams feel about their team going into the season. Now, one general consensus that I get from anybody talking to anybody about the division and in terms of the Philadelphia Eagles is everybody is on board with saying that Jalen Hurts is not a good quarterback. Jalen Hurts is not a good quarterback. That is the general consensus. Cameron Jones, yo, you listen to that offseason Cold World? That fire. Of course. Thank you for the donation, bruh. Fire. I'm listening. Everybody listening to Cold World. Everybody counting us out saying we coming last in the division. I actually love it. I love it too. People hate us so much right now, and they hate Jalen Hurts so much right now. Jalen Hurts is getting unwanted hate simply because of the division that I think he play in. The Hurts disrespect is at an all-time high. You know it is. Anytime you could get somebody that is as knowledgeable as Bad Dog to say he watched him in Oklahoma and he was trash in Oklahoma. When what he did in Oklahoma, he was the finalist for the Heisman. I don't understand how you can say he was trash from his body of work at Oklahoma or Alabama. Listen, how can you say he trash at all? How can you say Jalen Hurts is trash? Somebody explain to me how he's trash. The things that are being made up about him is ridiculous. Bad mechanics, bad footwork, can't read a defense. He was 70% completion at Oklahoma. 70% completion at Oklahoma. What is this? 3,800 passing yards, 70% completion, and he ran for like 1,000 yards. I expect people to keep it 100 about somebody's talent. That's all I'm expecting. But then you get the comments and you get the notions that I'm not keeping it 100. This is, and let's talk about the Washington football team for a minute. This is the Washington football team in a nutshell to me. I believe that, see, if you tell Washington that Chase don't look like a generational talent right now, they're going to get hurt. But that's the facts, though. That's the facts. When somebody is being, and this is how I view it, when somebody is being a generational talent and everybody's saying he's a generational talent, that's why I ask these questions about Kyle Pitts all the time. What is a successful season for Kyle Pitts being a generational talent? Seriously, what is a successful season? We all could put on film and we all could talk about how people move their feet, how people swing their hips. We all could slow down film and pick out little nuances of what we think and what we believe. But let's really get down to it. We just signed the DB. Who signed the DB? Eagles have signed defensive back Nate Meadors. We gotta look him up. Listen, we going live right now. Somebody give me the background on him. Somebody give me the background on our DB. We got to talk about that. Nate Meadors. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the dude from Pittsburgh, from UCLA. Oh, see, he was an undrafted free agent. I mean, it helps. It helps. But what's the realistic expectations for Kyle Pitts? Generational talent, right? I'm not going to let nobody forget when they're labeling some of these guys as generational talents. I'm not going to let you forget it. What somebody told me before the season started. Somebody told me before the season started. Hey, thank you for the donation, bruh. What up, LB? I just purchased my tickets for the Bucks game. I hope to see you there. Yeah, I'm going to be at that game. Somebody told me before the season started that my guy D Biggie, what's up, bro? It's hurt season. Time to shut the critics up. I agree. Somebody told me last year before the season started that at the lowest, Chase Young would be Julius Peppers. At the lowest, Chase Young would be Julius Peppers. At the lowest, at the absolute lowest, he'd be Julius Peppers. Right now, I don't see it. I see Chase Young as being good. Eagles signed 7 rookie free agents. Damn, we signed 7 rookie free agents? Who will take part in this week's rookie mini camp. Listen, we giving players a shot. We evaluating, and that's what we got to do. Chase Young will be Julius Peppers. Based off what? Based off what? Because you say he is? Kyle Pitts probably 1,000 yards and 12 touchdowns. If Kyle Pitts get 1,000 yards receiving and 12 touchdowns on that team, Kyle Pitts is a generational talent. Kyle Pitts is a generational talent. Yo, bro, why they try to gang up on you like that? I was about to step in with the heat. It's no need. That's just a testament that they're not secure with their quarterback situations. That's a testament. A testament. The Dallas Cowboys don't have to say nothing. They already feel like they got the best quarterback, and I can understand that based off his college tape. So based off. Listen, and you're a Washington guy. Based off of Chase Young's college tape, his floor is Julius Peppers. So based off of Jalen Hurts' college tape, what is he? What is he based off of his college tape then? What is he? Because the thumbnail that I'm looking at got Chase Young and Jalen Hurts on the same stage, and Jalen Hurts was a finalist. What is he based off his college tape then? What is he based off his college tape? So we could base Chase Young's success off of his college tape, but we can't base Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts looks like Russell Wilson. I don't understand how anybody that watch football don't agree with that. I don't understand. They in the same picture. This ain't photoshopped. This ain't Deshaun Watson is his ceiling. Okay, at least you being honest today. The picture, the thumbnail ain't photoshopped. Based off his college tape. Come on, bro. But we can't base Jalen Hurts' college success. All y'all want to do is tell me that Jalen Hurts got benched. This is the Giants' #1 argument. He was benched for Tua. He got 50% complete percent. You know what they keep saying. 50% completion percentage. But then when you tell them, well, Daniel Jones has a 50 percentile percentage for throwing a touchdown pass in a game, which is terrible. 14 out of 7 out of 14 times. He has not thrown a touchdown pass. That's 50%. So we can match 50% with 50%. Which one would you rather have? Which one would you rather have? Come on, bro. Come on. You know, I rewatched the live. I just didn't. I didn't understand how many things I missed. You know, because I'm trying to facilitate. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to, direct questions. But then they say Daniel Jones is better than Jalen Hurts based off of his rookie season. Based off of the rookie season when Daniel Jones did those great things, put them numbers up, showed promise that he's better than Jalen Hurts. But we are, as Philadelphia Eagles fans, are not allowed to say that we believed in Carson Wentz based upon him having an MVP type season before he got hurt. They want us to forget about the MVP season Carson Wentz had. But remember Daniel Jones' rookie year that resulted in him picking in the top 10 again. Make it make sense to me, man, because it don't make sense. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Then Louis T again. And shout out to all them dudes, man. They real good dudes. I'm just recapping in case somebody missed. Then Louis T again had the mitigated gall to ask me, do I know who Daniel Jones was throwing to? Like our weapons were better than the Giants last year. Are you kidding me? The excuses, the excuses, the excuses, the excuses that we're not allowed to have. The excuses that we're not allowed to have. You know, it's confusing to me. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. The only thing that I could put my finger on it is hate. In the same breath, they want to say both of our quarterbacks stink, Jalen Hurts and Jamie Newman, but you're running with Ryan Fitzpatrick. You are running with Ryan Fitzpatrick. Ryan Fitzpatrick is your guy. Jalen Hurts better than every quarterback on Washington roster right now. Easily. Easily. Every quarterback on Washington's roster. Who would you rather have? Would you rather who? And I ask Washington fans this all the time. Do you regret picking Chase Young? That's the basis. When you ask them that, they get hurt. Because picking Chase Young, instead of already not seeing that Dwayne Haskins was going to be trash, and you could have picked Jordan Love. You could have picked Jalen Hurts. Do you regret not doing it? Do you regret doing it? They're always going to say no. They have no regrets because they want best player available. They want best player available. They have no regrets. I personally just don't disagree in going best player available if it's going to keep your team at a standstill. So I disagree with what Atlanta did, and I disagree with what Washington did last year. I disagree in those two cases. I disagree in those two cases. LB, Jordan Love is overrated. This is my point. I don't know if he's overrated or not because he never played. This is my point. My point is you already identified you had a problem at quarterback. Dwayne Haskins was already trending down and spiraling down. If anybody needed to pick up a quarterback for insurance last year, it damn sure was Washington. It was Washington. What Atlanta did taking Pitts was smart. I disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree. I disagree. You're talking about Atlanta, a team who already has firepower. What Atlanta should have did was also probably draft a quarterback. Matt Ryan is really, really old. Matt Ryan ain't no spring chicken. And you know what? I don't like to use the Justin Herbert thing because nobody really knew how Justin Herbert was going to pan out. I don't like to use Justin Herbert, which is why I'm going to Jordan Love, who was drafted in the first round, and Jalen Hurts, who was drafted in the second round, and Tua, who was drafted in the first round. I'm going to those guys because Jalen Hurts should have been a first-round talent. I think that the Patriots should have picked them last year, and they would have been set at quarterback. Look at the offense that they running. You know what I'm saying? Look at the offense that they running. Kyle Pitts, just because he's the best player available, and there's a lot of content creators that feel this way. So I'm not mad at how they feel. But don't shoot me for how I feel. Going best player available sometime hurts franchises. It hurts franchises. In my opinion, I think when you're in the top 5 and you're going best player available depending on your situation, I think that means you don't know what you're doing. And you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. I could argue the same thing for Jamar Chase. What was more important for your franchise quarterback? Another weapon or Penny Sewell or Slater? Or Penny Sewell or Slater? What was more important? You tell me. You tell me. Jamar Chase or blocking for your man that just got cut in half? What was more important? The Chase pick was good. I don't see how we could listen. We're just gonna have to agree to disagree. The Chase pick was good, but they got Fitzpatrick today. How was the Chase pick good? Did Chase pick show you he was a generational talent last year? Because that's what they said. The only reason why you pick an edge rusher that high is because you expect him to be a generational talent. That's the only reason why you do it. You expect remarkable feats from him. Only reason why you do it. Then you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Then he wanted to ask me, what was Khalil? Do I know Khalil Mack's rookie numbers? No, I don't. Khalil Mack not in the NFC. Khalil Mack is not in the NFC East. He wasn't in the NFC East his rookie year. So no, I don't know his numbers. But I can tell you this: Chase Young being Khalil Mack is not guaranteed. It is not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. I don't even think Chase Young was the only rookie. I think it was a guy from Jacksonville that had 7.5 sacks, a rookie. I think it was a rookie lineman in Jacksonville that had 7.5 sacks last year. He didn't even get a mention for Defensive Rookie of the Year, not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. Look at Aaron Donald's rookie numbers also. No. You want to know why? Rule growed up. You want to know why I'm not going to look at Aaron Donald's numbers? You want to know why I'm not going to look at Khalil Mack's numbers? Because they're solidified. They are solidified. They're solidified. If you want me to sit here and tell you that Chase Young is already going to be as good as Aaron Donald and as good as Khalil Mack, I can't guarantee that. I can't guarantee that. If them dudes could draft again, I guarantee you that front office take Herbert. I guarantee you. Miss Austin, what up? Josh Allen, what about Josh Allen? Josh Allen was a year before Chase. What are we talking about, Josh Allen? Josh Allen from Kentucky. I'm confused. Chase outperformed every player on the Eagles line. You smoking. He didn't. I'm going to tell you how he didn't. Because Brandon Graham made the Pro Bowl. You don't know what you're talking about. Did Brandon Graham have 10 sacks? Did Brandon Graham have 10 sacks? This is what I'm saying. You guys get infatuated with names. Josh Allen was the lineman who had 7 sacks. From the Jags. Josh Allen, that's his name? Rookie. Nobody talked about him, though. Because he played for the Jags and he wasn't a high pick. Josh Allen is the Jaguars. Wasn't he a rookie? Chase Young doesn't have a high motor. Brandon Graham had 9 sacks. I think he had 10 and a half, 8 sacks last year, but more than Chase Young. No quarterback in the NFC East would have beaten the Saints. Facts. Facts. Chase Young shouldn't have made a Pro Bowl. Chase Young made the Pro Bowl because of where he was drafted. He made the Pro Bowl because of where he was drafted. Brandon Graham made the Pro Bowl because of how long he's been doing this. Brandon Graham should have made the Pro Bowl 2 years ago, probably. LB, did you see the DB we just signed? No, it popped up while we was on here. I'm going to have to take a look at it after this. Eagles going for Deshaun Watson, 80% chance they send 2 first. You 23rd in a second. I don't know. Nate Madeira, I don't know much about him. I got to check that out. Man. What school did he go to? Brandon Graham, 11 seasons and only 1 Pro Bowl is a disgrace. Of course it's a disgrace. It's because who he is. It's because there was no hype around him coming out of college. That's why. You have to give Chase Young Defensive Player of the Year. You almost got to do it. You almost have to do it. This is the point that I'm making, man. They roll out the red carpet for a lot of these guys, and a lot of these guys turn out to be average. What did they say about Jadeveon Clowney? Generational talent. He can't even find a team right now. He still got value. Make no mistake about it. I mean, he played for the Browns, but it took a long time for somebody. Nobody really wanted to pay him. Nobody wanted to pay him the money he was looking for. Come on, bro. Myles Garrett is a generational talent to me. You know what I'm saying? Dudes like that. Josh Sweat had 6 sacks and he didn't even start. You already know. I just I'm real confused by anybody who's saying Jalen Hurts is trash. How was he trash? That's the biggest misconception to me, man. That's the biggest misconception to me, man, is Jalen Hurts is trash. It's ridiculous. Then they said on the round table last night, which I thought was complete ludicrous, that Daniel Jones has a higher ceiling than Jalen Hurts. That don't even make sense. That doesn't make sense. That does not make sense. How in the hell does Daniel Jones have a higher ceiling than Jalen Hurts? Daniel Jones never smelled this thumbnail. Daniel Jones never touched the Heisman Trophy before. Never took a picture with it, never did none of that. How in the hell does a zero-star recruit have a higher ceiling than a Heisman runner-up? Chase and Pitts are generational talents. I disagree. One of them won't be. I don't know which one yet, but one of them won't be. I disagree. I disagree. I disagree. I disagree. You talking about a generational talent, man. I just seen my guy Philly Mike in here somewhere. Philly Mike. That's why I'm gonna beat Chris in our bet, which is the overall touchdowns Jones versus Hurts. That's easy because that's a good bet for you. Don't respond to the casuals, man. I'm looking at these comments. I feel you, bro. That's good for you. That's a good bet for you, Mike, because overall touchdowns, I don't even know if they know this dude's skill set, Mike. Do they know this dude's skill set? He's capable of rushing for 10 touchdowns and throwing 25, which gives him 35. That's a crazy bet. They generational talents because ESPN said so. Exactly. Exactly. I know the game, bro. I know the game. I know the game. I know how this gonna play out. I know how this gonna play out. You know what I'm saying? I know all about hype. I know all about all of that stuff, bro. I know all about it. You mean to tell me just because he's the highest drafted tight end of all time, that could be a mistake on the Atlanta Falcons' part. That could be a mistake on the Atlanta Falcons' part. I just firmly feel like the Washington football team would be a much bigger threat had they drafted a quarterback last year. Clearly. What is the one glaring hole on that roster right now? Ryan Fitzpatrick. What is the one glaring thing that we don't know? The uncertain is Ryan Fitzpatrick. Come on. Slim said he taking Hurts over Dak. Slim said he taking Hurts over Dak, though. Oh boy, I don't know who you calling Slim, but right now, I'm comfortable with Jalen Hurts. I'm comfortable with Jalen Hurts. The two quarterbacks that I'm giving up on for Jalen Hurts right now. One is Aaron Rodgers and one is Deshaun Watson. I'm comfortable with Jalen Hurts right now. If you ain't bringing me them two, I don't want it. They're either too old or they just don't possess the skill set. Maybe Russell if Russell want to come. I'm the only three. Chase is an instant double team. Okay. Instant double teams are not always generational talents. You could be comfortable, but he not Dak. Y'all reaching. And who the hell is Dak? Who is Dak? What NFC Championship game did Dak take the Cowboys to? He not Dak. Who is Dak? He already got more 65-yard rushing games than Dak Prescott already in 4 starts. But a lot of y'all Cowboys fans think Dak is a dual threat. That's not a reach at all. How is that a reach? Jalen Hurts will be better than Dak Prescott. Right now, I'm not going to say it because the tape going to prove it this year, how he works with way less than Dak and gets the same results. Who the hell is Dak? They didn't even want to pay Dak until they got him a #1 wide receiver. Dak need to be thanking Ezekiel Elliott, bruh. Dak Prescott need to be thanking Ezekiel Elliott, bruh. He need to be thanking Ezekiel Elliott, man. Without Zeke being an engine for that offense during the Jason Garrett era, Dak Prescott would have struggled, man. Look at Dak win percentage without Zeke, man. Come on, bro. He not Dak. Come on, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand it. And who is Dak? Who is Dak? Y'all don't want to give Jalen Hurts no credit. How is he trash? Somebody tell me how he trash. Because these are the words that's being said. He's trash. He's garbage. How is he trash and garbage? How's he trash and garbage? And the only reason why I compare Daniel Jones to him so much is because I believe he is definitely better than him. And if you can't see him being better than Daniel Jones, it's hate. It is pure hate. It's pure hate. Then when I tell you Daniel Jones did not throw for a 300-yard passing game all season, and out of 14 of his starts, he only threw a touchdown pass in 7. But you know what really kills me about the Giants fans? They blame Evan Ingram for everything under the sun. Everything under the sun. But when you ask them how many Pro Bowlers they had last year, they gonna count Evan Ingram. They gonna count Evan Ingram. They gonna count Evan Ingram. They blame Evan Ingram for everything that happened to him. Everything that happened to him. Everything. Evan Ingram is the scapegoat. Daniel Jones had Darius Slayton back-to-back years, 700 receiving yards. Daniel Jones had Golden Tate. Daniel Jones had weapons, man. Weapons, a Pro Bowl tight end. All they want to tell us about is what Daniel Jones didn't have. That's why he sucked. The things that the Giants had the past 2 seasons, we have not had since 2017. They blame Evan Ingram. He went to the Pro Bowl. How bad can Evan Ingram really be? I don't get it. I really don't get it, bruh. It's the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy. Golden Tate is a weapon. He was a weapon till he got to y'all. He was the yak man. Y'all claim so Golden Tate not a weapon? Come on. Come on. Nah, LB, 95% of Giants fans hate Danny turnovers. Well, that same 95% is what I'm trying to tell you has a hard time accepting the fact that Jalen Hurts is just naturally better. How can you hate Daniel Jones this much, but not want to say Jalen Hurts is better than him? It don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me. It does not make sense to me at all. Y'all keep talking about Daniel Jones and what he did in the rookie year. I thought that didn't matter. We can't talk about 2017. Shit, we can't even talk about 2019 when Carson Wentz won the division with no wide receiver getting 500 receiving yards. We can't even talk about that. They won't allow us to go to 2019 with it. But they want us to talk about Daniel Jones' rookie year. Like that shit was all pro. Well, Hurts just got to prove him wrong, LB. I agree. Impossible to compare Hurts to Jones. That's just desperate conversation. How is it impossible? How is it desperate conversation? How is it desperate conversation? They both young quarterbacks in the NFC East. You don't want to hear it because you don't have a quarterback, Washington guy. You're desperate. You have Ryan Fitzpatrick. It ain't desperate for us because we passed on Justin Fields. Come on. So who do you want me to compare? What do you want me to do? It's the division I play in. It's the world I live in. Yeah, I'm going to compare my Eagles quarterback to my Giants. See, that's another problem with Washington fans. Just stay out of competent football talk. Stay out of it, bruh. Stay out of competent football talk sometime. Stay out of it. Stay out of it. Because y'all was real quiet. Y'all was real quiet. Very, very quiet when y'all had Gruden. Very quiet. We barely heard y'all voices. We barely heard y'all voices when y'all had Gruden. And y'all got the nerve to be running around here talking about some, look at how fast things turned around. Y'all won 6 games. What the hell type of turnaround you talking about? What type of turnaround you talking about? What turnaround happened for real? Let's be real now. What turnaround really happened? Y'all went from being trash to winning the division in 6 games. What turnaround really happened? Y'all won the division, whoop-de-doo, with 6 wins. Tell me what other division on the face of the earth would have let y'all in the playoffs with a 6-win record? What other division on the face of the earth? What other division in the face? I know one. The Island Eagles, 125 weight. The 125 in the Eagles. Y'all could have won that division. Come on, bro. A 6-win team talking about turnover. Talking about how things look great now. I don't see it. 7 wins, get it right. Okay. Since when, honestly, since when does winning the division under 500 have anybody being happy like this? Stay out of competent football talk, man. Y'all just started being able to talk. Y'all just started being able to talk. Come on, man. You're talking about a team who just trashed from top to bottom. Ron Rivera saved them by helping them get the. First of all, y'all should be thanking us. As explosive as y'all defense is, y'all wouldn't be in the playoffs because y'all wouldn't have been able to stop Hurts. Y'all would not have been able to stop Hurts. Y'all could not stop Hurts' feet that game. As good as y'all think y'all defense is, we already know y'all can't stop Hurts. And the only reason why y'all in the playoffs is because we pulled Hurts. We already know. That. I can't wait for this season to start, man. Eagles haven't had 2 bad seasons in a row since 1999. Nobody else in the division got a streak like that, though. Nobody in the division can say nothing like that, man. Nobody in the division can say nothing like that. The crazy thing about the crazy thing about it is this, man. Is that we know what winning feels like the most in the most recent. Before we didn't go to the playoffs last year, we was in the playoffs 3 straight years. 3 straight years. The fact that everybody want to put on a pocket protector and everybody want to put on a analytical voice and say that Jalen Hurts is trash without being able to explain it just baffles me. It baffles me. Scratch Daniel Jones out of the equation. What did Jalen Hurts do besides getting benched in the championship game? What did Jalen Hurts do that was bad in his collegiate career at all? What did he do that was bad in his collegiate career at all? He got benched in the championship game. That shit ultimately knocked him out of the first round. Transferred schools, then became a Heisman finalist. I don't know much about Nate Meadors right now. I don't know much about him. I'm going to look it up. That's probably going to be what my latest video about. I'll probably do the video right now. I don't know. Getting benched was pretty bad. Getting benched was bad. Why do we got to keep talking about that? Because after him getting benched, he was a Heisman finalist. Had one of the best college seasons of all time. He was a Heisman finalist. And everybody likes to say, well, don't hang your hat on, this Heisman talk, because Heisman quarterbacks aren't guaranteed to be good. Heisman finalist quarterbacks and all the Heisman talk. Well, the last 6 guys to win the Heisman produced the MVP, I think, and Lamar Jackson, produced the Offensive Rookie of the Year in Kyler Murray, produced the MVP runner-up in King Henry. Come on. Being MVP is great again. It was bad for a while. It held no weight for a while. But being MVP is starting to be great again. Chase Young said himself he glad Jalen Hurts left the game because they would have lost. I listen. LB, Rex trash Hurts, but love Tebow coming back to play for the Jags. What do you think about that? What do you think about it? Rex Grossman trashing Jalen Hurts because it's the safe thing to do. Nobody wants to give him credit, but he welcomes back a goddamn 33-year-old former ex-quarterback to play tight end. You know how many young athletes could play tight end better than Tim Tebow, who went undrafted? Come on, bro. The Jaguars just trying to sell tickets. Lord Brunson, Falcons going to beat the Eagles. Go Falcons. I'm looking forward to a good game. If Jalen Hurts came in early, we would have won the division. I agree with that. I agree wholeheartedly with that. I agree with that, man. I agree with that. I wouldn't be beat. Listen, if Jalen Hurts in them 4 starts would have had about 650 passing yards and the amount of like 1 or 2 more interceptions, I would be saying we should have drafted a quarterback. But the fact that he got 1,000 passing yards in them 4 starts, over 1,000 passing yards. the running touchdowns, the 300-yard games, the 81-yard touchdown bomb, good touch on some of his throws, elusive outside of the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Willing to pick it up with his feet to keep downs going. We went from being one of the worst offenses in the game to, in his 4 starts, being one of the best offenses in the league. Statistically, you can look that up. Come on. But they want to ask me, what do I see in him? What the hell do y'all see? I don't got to keep repeating myself. Tell me what you see when you turn on the TV and you look at Jalen Hurts play. What do you see in them 4 games? You can't say nothing negative but 52% completion percentage. That's the only thing negative you can say. James Willie, man, thank you for the donation, bruh. If the NFL East is sleeping on the NFC South, you better be the Carolina Panthers. That's better facts. Put something on it. Hey, man. If the NFC East sleeping on the NFC South, you better be the Carolina Panthers. That's a bet. Put something on it. Put something on what? I'm confused. Carson Wentz was horrible and played worse than the stats. I agree. The turnovers are crazy, LB. What turnovers? Y'all got to stop listening to these people. 4 starts. He just was loose with the ball. That is going to get corrected. That's going to get corrected. One of his interceptions, I think, was like a horrible tip. That's going to get corrected. Hurts is not a starter, bro. His passing is terrible. Only thing good about the bum is he can run. I hate the stereotype, man. I hate the stereotypes, man. If Hurts not a passer, how come he got more 300-yard passing games than Daniel Jones? If Hurts can't throw the ball, how come he got more 300 passing yard games than Daniel Jones if all he could do was run? Y'all try to put Lamar Jackson in that same box, though, right? Y'all try to put Lamar in that same box. But Lamar don't have no 300-yard passing games last season, to my knowledge. I think only him and Daniel Jones share that. Lamar is a true runner who could throw the ball sometime. How come Daniel Jones don't have a 300-yard passing game? What is Daniel Jones, though? What is Daniel Jones? Lamar can throw. If you could sit here and tell me Lamar Jackson can throw and Jalen Hurts can't, it's clearly biased. Because I believe right now already Jalen Hurts got a better arm than Lamar Jackson. Jalen Hurts got a better arm than Lamar Jackson already. Y'all just don't like giving. This is the facts, man. This is the facts. Y'all just love scrutinizing these athletic quarterbacks who can run. Y'all love doing it, bro. Y'all love doing it. Y'all love scrutinizing these guys, man. It's a shame. It's a shame. They did the same thing to Russell Wilson when he came in. He's too small. He can't throw. His deep ball trash. Russell Wilson got the best deep ball in the game. What do y'all be watching, man? What do y'all be watching? Come on, bro. I'm not just here saying this for my health. I'm not here saying this because the dude played for the Eagles. The dude can play. How the hell how you going to tell me he can't throw? How are you going to tell me that the man can't throw when in Oklahoma, when he was a Heisman finalist, again, I got to keep saying it, he threw for 3,800 yards off 70%. In what universe does that mean you can't throw? What universe, bro? Just give it up already. Give it up already, man. Give it up already, man. Give it up already, bro. If Trevor Lawrence would have had the season, that Jalen Hurts had at OU, his last year at Clemson, they would have built the statue for Trevor Lawrence already, bro. They would have built the statue for Trevor Lawrence. Smitty to Philly Beano, man. People that use the stereotype that black quarterbacks can't throw really ruin the football community. You can see it in every draft class. They always do it. They always do it. They always do it. They always do it. There's a difference in college and NFL. Stop comparing the two. Well, let's talk about NFL then. Let's talk about them in the NFL. 300-yard passing games, 81-yard bomb, 100-yard rushing game, true dual threat, rushing and passing touchdowns in the same game. Let's talk about him in the 4 games too then. 1,000 yards in the 4 games. We could talk on every level. He showed the same ability. He showed the same ability on every level. Y'all got to be killing. Y'all got to be killing me. College is not NFL. Well, Chase Young is being called a generational talent based upon the work he put in college. Based upon the work he put in college. He a generational talent. You know why Aaron Donald is a generational talent? Because of the work he put in the league. They didn't say this about Aaron Donald when he was coming out. Aaron Donald is a generational talent because of the work he put in the league. Not because of what he did in college. Patrick Mahomes is a generational talent because of the work he put in the league. Come on. Aaron Donald and Kyle Pitts are generational talents for what they did in college. But college don't matter. And I'm not saying Jalen Hurts is a generational talent. I'm saying Jalen Hurts is going to be one of them ones. I'm saying Jalen Hurts got a real chance to be a top 10 quarterback this year. The skill set speaks for itself. The skill set speaks for itself, man. Who would you rather have, Tua or Jalen? Jalen. Why are we talking about Tua? Tua's longest completion was 35 yards in 9 starts. Bum. That's a bum. But they don't talk about that, though. But the fumbles could be a problem. Listen, LB, check out Baldy Breakdown on Landon Dickerson. I checked it out, man. Landon Dickerson is impressive. Listen, man, I checked out. Listen, I understand that the fumbles could be a problem. At the same time, I understand that he was thrown into the middle of the season after benching a franchise quarterback with no real reps with the first team, no OTAs due to COVID. I understand everything, not just what everybody want me to understand. I understand everything. Alabama QBs don't make it in the NFL. Okay, well, my guy went to Oklahoma his last year when he was a Heisman. My guy was OU. And Baker seemed to be doing just fine. He broke all Baker records at the school. It took Baker a couple years. Fitzpatrick was brought in to spark the time for Tua. But this is the thing. If they stay with Fitzpatrick, I believe that they win the division. They were a good football team. Yeah. Kyler Murray went #1 without having the same type of season. Broke Kyler Murray records, broke Baker records, but he trashed. Come on, bro. I think they scared of him. And then when you say he was a dog in college, how you automatically going to call him trash? They say, well, this the NFL, this ain't college. They saying the same thing. They say the fumbles, 52%. They say the same thing every time, bro. Every time they say the same thing. Hurts 50% passing completion percentage, all the picks and fumbles, he sucks. Okay. What did I just tell y'all? 52%. 52% being thrown in the fire, I could deal with it. But can you deal with your quarterback throwing a touchdown pass in 50% of his games? And then claiming that he need more weapons. Can you deal with that, though? They can't deal with that. Look at the O-line we had. We're not allowed to talk about offensive line, ladies and gentlemen. We're not allowed to do that. Only the Giants can talk about all the bad stuff that was around Daniel Jones. And only the Washington Redskins could talk about their excuses. Only the Dallas Cowboys can have their excuses. The Philadelphia Eagles are not allowed to talk excuses. That's why I don't do it. I don't do it no more. But I know when you got a dog. And Jalen Hurts is that. Rare breed. I know when you got something at quarterback. Josh Allen had 52 completion percentage, and look where they are at now. Talk about it. A Goddard drop and a Peterson tank away from 3-1. Why is Howard not in the corner position? I just heard we just picked up a corner. I'm going to look into it. LB, you going to watch mini camp? Absolutely. Y'all wasn't thinking this when y'all drafted Jalen. It don't matter what we thought to you because it didn't make sense to draft Jalen Hurts because Carson Wentz is not even in his prime yet, probably. It didn't make sense. We thought it was a wasted draft pick. Not that Jalen Hurts was trash. We thought it was a waste of a draft pick because you could have filled other holes on the team. That was the only argument. The only argument. LB, are you going to any preseason games? Probably not, but I'm feeling for football so bad, and I want to see guys like Gainwell. I want to see Milton Williams. Probably, yeah, I might. Eagles signed former Vikings cornerback Nate Medeiros. Nate Medeiros is the cornerback we just signed. We're going to talk about it. Hurts is filled with empty calories, but the Dallas Cowboys offense not. I'm going to just listen, you know what? I'm going to let the work speak for itself, but I'm telling you right now. I'm going to be unbearable when he cook. When he start cooking, I'm going to be unbearable. I'm going to be unbearable. Only the strong, only the people with the strong stomachs are going to want to do collaborations when he start cooking. Only the strong. You're going to have a strong stomach if you was a Jalen Hurts doubter when you talking to me after he cooked this year. You are going to need to have a strong stomach. Eagles got the NFC East scared, and we haven't even started this season. You're going to have a real strong stomach because I'm going to be talking that talk. I'm going to be talking. It looks like nobody's giving Jalen Hurts a chance, LB. Good. I'm glad nobody's giving him a chance. I'm absolutely glad nobody's giving him a chance. Because if Jalen Hurts would have did what Daniel Jones did, he would be done. I guarantee you he would be done. If Jalen Hurts goes out there and has a Daniel Jones year, he is done. Jalen Hurts has to be better than what Daniel Jones was last year for him to keep his job. Almost 2 times better. And that's the sad thing about it. That is the sad reality. The sad reality. And 14 starts having 2,800 passing yards. That's what Lamar Jackson does. But Lamar Jackson runs the ball a lot more. That's what Lamar Jackson does, y'all. 14 starts, not even 3,000 passing yards. You would think you're looking at a Lamar Jackson stat line. I'm telling you, man, Jalen Hurts got to be way better than Daniel Jones to keep his job. Only Daniel Jones could skate around with goddamn 11 touchdowns and 10 picks and still be walking around here talking about he need weapons. I love that we have no expectations so we can take the league by surprise. I'm happy for it, too. I'm not surprised at this team if they get 10 wins this year. Eagles signed Nate Medeiros. Is he good? I don't see any highlights of him. I have no idea who that is. I've never even heard of him. So already, I'm gonna say that I gotta look into it before I could diagnose. How can you call Hurts better than Dak when Dak put up 40 points per game this year? Listen, let me correct something because I still see the notion. As of right now, Jalen Hurts is not better than Dak Prescott. Being realistic about it. Dak Prescott's at Jalen Hurts' worst, I believe he can be Dak Prescott. At his worst, he can be equivalent to Dak Prescott. That's what I'm saying. At his worst, he can be equivalent to Dak Prescott. So right now, Dak Prescott is the best quarterback in the division. I'm gonna be 100 about that. The best quarterback in the division. Finally, a realistic take. Listen. Just because I don't agree with calling dudes generational talents because everybody else is doing it doesn't mean my takes aren't realistic. I don't agree with it. I don't think Chase Young is a generational talent. As of now, no, I don't. Maybe Kyle Pitts will have 1,000 yards receiving and 12 touchdowns. Then I could say, yeah, they were right about him. I don't believe in saying yes because everybody else says yes. Come on, bro. I'm not drafting no defensive end just to go 6-10. Just to sell a couple jerseys. I'm not doing that, bro. They needed a quarterback, and I'm going to stick to that. We playing Mahomes and Brady this year. Thoughts? We probably lose both of them games. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things I don't believe in. I don't believe in it, bro. I don't believe in saying Jalen Hurts is trash because everybody else is saying it when he was a goddamn Heisman finalist. Everybody that wins the Heisman is basically trash, right? What do a lot of y'all say about Joe Burrow? Now, I agree, Joe Burrow ain't trash at all. I like Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow was balling. I agree. He was balling. But if Chase Young, I don't see generational talent. I'm sorry. Nobody's going to make me believe it. I'm not saying he's a bust. I'm not saying he's trash. I'm not saying that he's not good. But I'm also not on a board of just jumping on this bandwagon and saying he the best defensive end in the last 20 years. I'm not. But remember that coming from an injury. I don't want to hear nothing about that. Burrow was basically doing what Jalen was doing. Talk about it, man. Talk about it. Nobody's talking about none of the flaws in Burrow game. Now, Burrow did have a very high completion percentage, which further alludes to the fact that you just get him protection because he knows where to go with the ball instead of getting him another weapon. But hey, we'll see. If Hurts was on their team, he'd be considered great. If Jalen Hurts was on the Giants team, they'd love him. If he was on Washington, oh my God! And I live in the DC area. If Jalen Hurts was a Washington quarterback, they'd love him. They backed Dwayne Haskins until he got cut. You know what I'm saying? They love Jalen Hurts. It just don't even make no sense to hate that he getting, man. It's to the point now to where I'm not even going to defend him no more this offseason. I'm going to let the play speak for itself. But Burrow had better receivers. He absolutely did have better receivers. He did. Burrow did have better receivers. And his receiving pool just got that much more better. So you know what I mean? I'm not hating on him having better receivers, but Burrow had a 400-yard passing game, man. Burrow was balling sometime. But Burrow also threw the ball 50 times in a couple games, I think. LB, your boy New Stripe wanted Penny Sewell because it makes sense. I disagree, Lou B. We can LB, we can hang with KC. What does their defense have? We can score on them. Yeah. We probably can score. Yeah, we probably can score on them. I just think that Andy Reid coming back to Philly and Nick Sirianni being new, I think that's a tough game in your first 4 weeks. I think that's a tough game, but we got them at home. Our only real advantage is having them at home. We're already underdogs in that game. All right, y'all, man. I'm about to walk back into the building, man. Finish the second half of my day, man. I'm gonna dig into who this cornerback is, and to me it already sounds like we just trying to patch some holes up. But we're going to see about it, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Hey, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. And if you didn't see the NFC East Roundtable yesterday with me, Louis T, Law Nation, and Bad Dog, it was a movie. It was great. The reviews, man, shout out to them, man, for coming through like they always do. Listen, everybody is saying that this is the best roundtable yet. You know what I'm saying? It happened last night, 5:30, hour and a half. If you're taking a long drive, man, check it out, man. It was just a movie, man. We talked, and you know what I'm saying? And you know, we did what we had to do. Y'all was funny in that stream. Yeah, I mean, listen, we was just being ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So tap in, man. I want y'all to have a good day. My official video coming later. We're going to talk about this cornerback we picked up because I don't like it for real. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Hurt season hats, all that stuff still available. Big Manscaped, you know the vibes. Make sure you subscribe. We're on the